Yeah, big shout out to Great Expectations. I'm doing some great things over at Hastings. Gotta check out Hastings Main Street too. There's always something popping over there, and Jenna and the team are right on top of it. Which I'm really excited to segue Mel over to this our next interview. This is really cool. Audrey Young from Alpha Omega Miracle Home, an organization that's changing lives right here in St. Augustine, from offering safe housing and guidance for women and children to bringing hope for a brighter future. Their mission is pure heart. And now they're focused on an exciting new chapter, a beautiful new campus that will soon provide for over, I think it's 100 women. That's pretty amazing. We're talking vision, impact, and a powerful $250,000 fundraising match that could make it all possible. Sunnies, we need that sunny sunshine today to rally on this interview. Audrey, welcome to Sunny TV.
Thank you for having me. It's exciting to be
So
here.
excited. I love the whole mission and premise and everything behind what Alpha Omega Miracle Home does.
So I love that you know a little bit about it too, but there are some Sunnies out there that don't really know Alpha Omega Miracle Home. Can you talk a little bit about the organization?
Yeah, absolutely. So in a nutshell, we want to end homelessness for women and children in Northeast Florida, but specifically for young moms 18 to 28, their children, and then senior women 60 and older.
Senior women, interesting.
Yeah.
So what do you see bridging the gap between the young and the old there? I'm assuming.
So our unique model actually pairs the two together. So a young mom and her child or children, can be two, is paired with the senior, and they live together in fully furnished 2-bedroom apartments on our campus.
Wow.
Yeah, so the moms are with us for about 2 years, so they go through a start to finish program while living with their senior, and the seniors stay with us as long as they'd like. But during that time, they form a family unit, and it's really neat because the seniors get to pour out wisdom and support to the young mom, and the young mom has that sort of grounding in that family unit, and the kids just makes it all happen because they're all loving on the kids, you know. And it's beautiful, those little families in a larger community that really help impact their lives and change the trajectory for them.
That's amazing.
I love the fact that you guys, what you do is so unique, and with the seniors, it gives them an opportunity because a lot of them might not have family either.
Yeah.
So it gives them opportunity to step into that role, be the grandma, do all the fun things, share the recipes.
Yeah.
So, and it also too, it's proven that when you have grandparents that babysit for kids, it keeps their mind sharp and it helps them just have fun again.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to be alone. Let's just be honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a gift for all of them. It really is. It's community for the seniors amongst themselves. They get to pour out and have purpose. They're like wanting the girls to come. They're wanting to share what they have. We have seniors that are teaching girls how to sew or bake bread, and like giving back and showing the skills that they that they have, and encouraging the girls. It's really beautiful.
Gives them like a self-esteem too,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So how did the mission start in St. Augustine?
Yeah, so our founder, Lisa Franklin, began, it was in 1997, and she really felt like she was in banking and felt like kind of God just gave her this vision for it, but she wasn't exactly sure how it was going to play out. It started as a home in Hastings for young moms that had pregnant teens, basically. They didn't have anywhere else to go. And from there, it evolved into getting some of the apartments that we have today that allowed for the senior then to be a part of the process. So it evolved over time to the model that we have now. Yeah.
That's cool. So what separates Alpha Omega Miracle Home from other organizations out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think pairing the seniors with the girls, we don't know of any other organization that's doing that in the country, but also that the girls are with us for 2 years. So it's not just a place for them to like land and get out of crisis. It is that, but it's so much more than that. So we really are walking with the girls through every facet of life, equipping them in their education, with their finances, parenting. We're getting them a lot of mental health counseling to deal with the traumas that most of them have come to us with. And so we're just equipping them, mind, body, soul, and spirit kind of thing, to live independently once they leave for the young moms.
What does that look like? I mean, you said 2 years. Do you guys really set them up for success? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, so in the beginning, so when they're first coming to us, we're creating just a safe environment for them to just settle. So we're making sure that they've gotten doctor's appointments. We get them in counseling. We want to just kind of give them a baseline of safety. And once they're safe and they feel loved, then it's like, okay, what do you want to do next? So for some girls, it's getting their high school diploma. For some, it's enrolling in community college. For some, it's I want my driver's license. A lot of the girls come, they don't even have a driver's license. They like just want an ID with their picture on it. Like,
Yeah.
You know, some of
Makes
them are
you feel like a
babysits.
valid citizen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, even some of our moms, you know, in their late in their 20s, they haven't had their, you know, they don't have their high school diploma, and getting that is just, it's like this. You can imagine, you know, checking every box when you do a job application, be able to be like, yes, I graduated from high school, you know. So, so those are like some of the preliminary steps, and then we do goal setting. So there's 4 parts to our program. We graduate them into 4 stages, and each stage has its own set of goals and based on the girls. So we have different checklists, goals, partnering with organizations that kind of move them along. From just baseline, you know, setting up a basic budget to then starting to save. Then if they want a car, we have a car match program. So they kind of have different benchmarks for what their goals are. But ultimately we want them either in a career that will sustain them, or get them into school that will lead them to the career that will sustain them.
I'm hung up on the 2-year part because trauma is just different for everybody. You know what I mean? So like, how do you really I know you have all the steps and things, but like, what is the different degrees of trauma, and how is that 2-year? Is it just a cutoff? Is it a hard cutoff? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah. So it's not like at that particular day then you're out.
Okay,
but just generally speaking, we see that it takes about 2 years. Some it's quicker. So we have some that are coming in and they have lots of skills. They've just come into a situation that they couldn't get out of a cycle. You know, they just needed that one.
I think that's the hardest part is getting off the hamster wheel, getting out of the cycle. And if you don't have anybody step in and say, hey, let me show you how to do this, let me help you, it just continues, and then you're spiraling and you don't know. You think it's normal, like that this is how life should be, this hard, and it doesn't have to be.
Yes, I mean,
So
we always say we want a hand up, not a hand out. So, but in terms of trauma, I mean, really, some young moms, they want mentors, some don't. Some need a lot of counseling, and some don't. We don't force them. There are certain things that we require them to do, but we do not force them into any relationships or whatever that they don't want. So really, it's up to the girls. To what do they need to get to where they want to go? So at the end of the 2 years, we also have an affordable housing piece. So we have the program, the 2-year program. Then we also have another set of apartments that where the girls can transition into, and that is there. It's outside of the program, but they're still connected to us.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's awesome.
So that's really helpful. And what's so great, we'll talk about our new campus maybe a little bit later, but so all of our current housing will turn into affordable housing. And we still have our fingerprint on the affordable housing, but they're not getting like room checks. They're not, I mean, we're really involved in their lives in the program to make sure they understand how to do all of life's things. And then in the affordable housing, we're sort of just still covering them. They're still connected to us. We can still walk them through relationships and how to navigate things. And, you know, when life's bumps, like they still have community, that kind of thing. So especially for some of the young moms or even the seniors who just still need to be connected to us, need a little extra love, but maybe they're not needing to be in the the full program, then we can transition them into affordable
I love
housing.
that. I think that's so important too, because everybody has their own journey, and I think that it's important that you guys are really helping and facilitating navigating that in the most positive way. So let's step all change into this new campus. Like, what's this looking like?
It's so exciting. So it's going to be on Collins Avenue, right off of 16, and we have a 7-acre property, and we've just started building the first set of apartments that will house up to 100 women. So we broke ground on the apartments. So for the last year and a half, we've been doing all the infrastructure, roads, plumbing, all the things that you don't see. And now it's like the walls are up, the roof's on the first set of apartments.
Is this?
Yes, it's so, I mean, for Elise especially, it's like a dream come true. But for all of us who've been there, we're just like have been waiting to see it come come to fruition. And so it's so neat. So the walls are up, the roof's going on. We have renderings. We know what it's going to look like, and once that's completed, then we'll move into an education center that we'll be building. And so that will be a beautiful space. It'll have a daycare. It's going to have communal space for people to have meals together. There'll be rooms dedicated to counseling, a space for the girls to do work and to pursue their education, and a community place for like our diaper bank and that kind of thing. So when it's all done, it'll be really it's so exciting. But the apartments themselves we're so close to for that by the end of the year. Hopefully those will
By
be
the end of the year. That was my next question, to see like what
oh
that
my God,
timeline
that's
was.
like so close.
It's so exciting. What do you see like now the seniors that are involved with this? Do they also, is that also a 2-year window, or do they just transition to be a mentor for another lady?
Yeah, so we've had, one of our seniors has been with us for 16 years.
That's
so
amazing.
They can stay as long as they can take care of themselves, essentially.
That's awesome.
Each senior kind of has their own path, but most of them have multiple moms that they have been in relationship with over the years. So
and they'll be a part of that apartment situation too? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so they'll stay, and then as a mom graduates, then another will find a new mom and
how do
pair
you
them together.
pair them?
Yeah,
like,
good
how do you,
question.
because that could be, it's
Yeah.
like going to college, you get a roommate you don't know, and then all of a sudden, because that happened to me in college, my first roommate,
Right,
she's
and you're like,
terrible.
Lord have mercy.
Girl.
Yes, right.
So how do you make the matches?
So when women apply to be a part of the program, our interview, the process from application to stepping foot in the apartment is fairly thorough. And so they have met with multiple people, and we do over the years, and we've been doing this for 20-something years, and so they've developed systems and questions to help as best as we can. Sometimes it's like, this is what we have open, and we kind of make it work. And so we've learned over the years that sometimes when roommates don't get along famously in the beginning, it's an opportunity for us to teach them forgiveness,
Conflict resolution, right.
how to navigate, arguments, what have you. Usually it's the child that bridges the gap, right? So when the senior is like loving on this little baby, it's hard for the mom to be like mad,
Right, true.
So
yeah.
and you're loving my baby,
like a
and they're
relief,
also
yeah.
good
In
at
the
that,
criteria, have you ever had somebody come to you, like a young mom who has like some type of nonviolent criminal charges against her? Are they excluded from getting in the program, or is it case by case depending on
what happened,
the
situations?
Yeah, no, it's definitely case by case. I mean, there are there are no drugs, alcohol, smoking. Like, there are certain parameters
Right.
of things that just we don't want to be on campus. They're not in the beginning, like relationships. They're not allowed, but they're not in relationships with men, and men are part of our campus in terms of relationally for that first season for them, just because we need them to just heal, because a lot of times it's just a cycle of poor choices that needs to be broken, kind of thing. So there are some parameters that we operate with, but no, I would say that each person is given like a full consideration, and if we can meet their needs and they feel like we're a good fit for them, then we can.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really inspiring too. Really helping people get to the next level of their lives, which is awesome. Speaking of next level, we got this home stretch here, right? This $250,000 matching campaign.
That's it.
Now, a lot of people listening to this, they're watching, and they're like, oh my goodness, $250,000 matching element, that's a lot of money. But it really, truly isn't. I think that we can do this and rally as a community. Can you talk about this matching thing?
Yeah, we're so excited. So the first set of apartments is fully funded. We just have one last leg. And so we have a generous donor who's given us a $250,000 match. So anything given to the capital campaign between now and the end of the year will go towards this match. And once we complete the match, the funding for the apartments will be completely paid for.
Wow.
So
That
it'll
is
be a
so
debt-free,
huge,
completely funded
especially in the
project.
nonprofit world.
Yeah.
I know. Yes.
That is so huge.
I mean, to get, so what kinds of things, how can the community rally around this, and how can we support it?
Yeah. So, like I said, any amount. So, if you even think of like the cost of a box of diapers, so let's say $30 or what have you. If you donate $30, that's matched to $60 all the way. So, any amount, small or large.
Diapers cost $30.
Well, for like a box at Costco, yeah.
Holy moly! Thank God.
So what do you think? You want to be $2?
Thank God I don't have to buy a diaper.
Absorbency. I mean, it's good.
Holy
yeah.
moly! I didn't realize diapers were that expensive.
Yeah, I mean, like but I know that's why we have a diaper bank, which is separate from the program, but the community comes in, and if they're in need, a lot of times moms are choosing between like food and diapers or formula, and so they're able to come to our diaper bank at our in our administrative office and get that kind of stuff too. It's kind of another thing that we do, but yeah, diapers are expensive. Formula, I mean, it's a lot,
And I thought my dog's prescription dog food was a lot. That's
So you have a sold out event coming up, Blue Jean Bash.
Yes.
I have to at least to acknowledge it, because this is amazing to be sold out. That's
Yes.
so awesome. Now, do the funds from that, is that part of the matching campaign, or is that completely separate?
So the funds for the Blue Jean Bash primarily go towards our GROW program. So it's funding the current program.
Okay.
Although we may have a little.
That's what I was worried about, like funding the current programs
yes,
too,
we
is
always
making
have to make
sure
sure,
that,
right. So we always try to maintain our donor base, and then people that are giving towards the campaign are usually giving it above and beyond their commitment to us. But even for people that are new to Alpha Omega, if they just want to, they know that the community needs this and they want to participate. Right now is just a great time because everything that they give towards the capital campaign. If you go on our website and click on Give, there's a Building a Better Tomorrow link, and that's where you would donate to, and everything that goes through that portal for the next couple of months then is matched by our donor. And I really believe that we're gonna get to the finish line by the end of the month.
I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
So if you had one story
good
that
one,
really like captures the impact of what you guys do, what's the story?
Yeah.
It's probably hard to pick just one.
I know. I love telling one story. There was a young mom. She was sleeping in her car. She's pregnant with a young child. And when she came to us, she was doing college on her phone. She was working, but she didn't have childcare. She couldn't make it all work and have consistent housing. So when she had enough money, she would sleep in a hotel. With not, she was sleeping in her car. And when she came to us, it was just like we were talking about. Some people take the 2 years and need a little bit more time. She was one that was like just ready to go, and everything we gave her, any resource, any person, she was just so hungry. And so anyway, by the time she got through our program, she was graduating from college, from her 4-year degree. She got a great job, and then she moved into our affordable housing. And did that for a season. We were able to celebrate her. We did a community like a Amazon wish list and got her set up. It was really fun, because she was just like such a rock star and people loved her. And but then after being in our affordable housing for not all that long, she was able to put a down payment on a house and bought her first house with her two kids. So it was just
that journey.
A start. I mean, it's just that's the start to finish kind
that's
of thing.
The miracle.
Yeah, it really is, and it's beautiful to see someone with such potential just get the resources they need, a little bit of support, people coming around her, just helping her navigate those things. Even like to the realtor that helped her find her house. It's like the community is partners with us, and we get all these great people that just down to the smallest thing. So I love.
It's God's grace.
It is.
I really truly believe that.
Yeah.
I believe it, and this organization is just so vital for so many people. And you've got to feel so rewarded, all of these years and all the support that you have done too, to make this shine. So amazing. Yeah. How can people rally? How can people support? What's the website? Where can we donate?
Sure. www.aomh.org is the website. Everything's there. There's a big give button. You can look if you want to know more about the capital campaign. There's a Building a Better Tomorrow page, so that landing page, so you can learn more about the campaign. If anyone wants to come in for a tour, we love having people come and see, so we can actually show them the full picture of what we're doing.
We should come. We should film. That would be super fun.
Be so
I'd love
fun.
to see this.
That would be great.
All these years that I've been interviewing
I know, right?
I've never
and
seen it.
maybe also too talk to some of the women and the seniors. That would be willing to share their story and their
that
experience.
Would be so cool.
Yeah,
we love that.
I love this community, and I love Alpha Omega Miracle Home. You're doing so many incredible things.
Thank you.
Sonnies, we've got to support and rally around this beautiful organization. Audrey, thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Come back anytime.
Yes. Friends, we're going to say a quick word to our booze over at Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.